November 11th. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. The church in Thessalonica may not have had much to be thankful for in the eyes of the world. Within the very first month of Paul and Silas introducing them to the Christian faith, there was a riot in the city targeting the new believers. Some of their leaders were dragged before city officials, falsely accused and arrested. In fact, Paul and Silas were sent away quietly by night after just 3 Sabbath days of preaching the gospel. It seems the persecution and opposition against the fledgling church in Thessalonica continued. They were also beset with moral and ethical problems, issues of doctrine, and the temptation to return to Judaism. In the midst of these difficult circumstances, Paul exhorts them to be thankful, not as some kind of positive thinking, but in obedience to God's will. Thanksgiving, thus, is a choice to be obedient to Jesus. Billy Graham once wrote, "Having an attitude of thankfulness in all of life's circumstances will help you react as old Matthew Henry did when he was mugged. He wrote in his diary, 'Let me be thankful first because I was never robbed before. Second, although they took my purse, they did not take my life. Third, because although they took my all, it was not much. And fourth, because it was I who was robbed and not I who robbed. I wonder if I could be that thankful.'" Barclay writes about what marks a genuine church in Paul's eyes, commenting on this verse. It is a thankful church. There is always something for which to give thanks. Even on the darkest day, there are blessings to count. We must remember that if we face the sun, the shadows will fall behind us. But if we turn our backs on the sun, all the shadows will be in front. Today, take a few moments to list out the circumstances of your life, both good and bad, pleasant and difficult. Then, give thanks in each of those circumstances. I suspect that by the time you're done thanking, you will begin to see your life in a new light. Today's prayer: Father, help me to give thanks in all circumstances in obedience to your will.